Today's the day. Get to ride the BMW R9T Racer, and I am super excited. I love the R9Ts ever since they came out in 2014, and I never had a chance to ride one. So yeah, let's take off. Oh. And this is my first impression video. And right away, sitting on the bike, it's super long and stretched out, and really fits me well. I said, how do you go in first? When you rev the bike, you could see it kind of moves to the right, which is cool. So let's take off. When you shift, the bike seems to move around a lot, which is interesting. Let's see. It's got a nice vibration. Not too much, not too little. Enough to give it to a lot of personality and character. So here's the thing. It's not exactly like a fast bike, which I like fast bikes, but man, it's pretty fun to ride so far. I'm taking it up to some twisties. They're letting me take the bike out for about an hour. He said as long as I want, so I'll probably take it out for an hour. And on the highway, it feels a little buzzy. The handlebars buzz a little bit from the vibrations from the engine. It's not that bad. It's different. But you really have to rev it, get it up higher in the RPMs for it to do much. And the bike jumps when you shift, which is different for me. Just adds to that BMW character. But damn it, this bike looks like, I think it's the best looking bike out right now. It's so cool. I love that BMW stripe, the cool little bubble fairing. Yeah, when you get to, so most bikes, when you get in first gear, it stops, the gear shift, the gear lever stops. This one kind of, you click it, and then it goes down farther, which is weird. I'm used to it now, but at first I'm like, whoa, what's going on? But yeah, the bike's pretty basic. It doesn't have ride modes or anything. It's got ABS and traction control. That's about it. It's got a little steering damper. You can see it there. The exhaust sounds good. It's not too quiet. It's a little raspy. And it seems to handle pretty well. Seems light on its feet, even though it's probably pretty heavy. I'm not sure the weight. I'll put it up at the bottom of the video. Like pushing it around, it seems heavy, but when it's on the road, it feels pretty nice. It feels better than the Super Sport. The Ducati Super Sport has more power, that's for sure. Well, actually, I think it's the same, except this bike might be a little heavier. That bike had more torque on the highway. Earlier, I punched it at 80 and it didn't really do much. So I like the fast bikes, but I also thought about selling my 999 for maybe a 959 or 899. So if I do that, I'll still have my fast bike, and this one could be my little cruiser. And it fits me really well. Everybody online said, oh, it's really stretched out. I find it really comfortable. It's not as extreme as a super bike. Yeah, brakes work pretty well. The lever's a little bushy, but the bike will stop pretty quickly. Yeah, the brakes aren't radial mounted, they're just standard. And the suspension aren't upside down forks, it's standard right side up forks. It feels good for the street, I would say. It's not too stiff, but it's not too soft. We're gonna do go through some really fun corners in a little while, but for now it's really comfortable for me. Yeah, it's just a question of what do I want? Do I want a new bike that's fast or get a used bike that's fast? Because I really want two. I've never been to Santiago Canyon this way. Oh, I think I go straight, okay. Yep, I know where I'm at. Yeah, they had crazy fires up here a few months ago. whole area is like burnt out. It looks like looks like plants are starting to grow back a little bit maybe. Yeah, this whole area was burning. It's kind of scary. So it'll cruise at 65, 70, 80 pretty easily. Except at 80, if you whack the throttle open, it doesn't really do much. It doesn't really go anywhere. Yeah, you can see all the burnout, fire ravaged countryside. I guess this bike brings up another good question. How much speed do you really want on a street bike? You can't really use it most of the time. Just accelerating onto on-ramps and things. I mean, you can haul ass everywhere, but I don't want to get a ticket. My insurance is cheap and I want to keep it that way. Yeah, but speed is like a drug. You want just more and more and more. And my bikes are pretty quick, and I just like, oh man, rode that Tuono. Thinking, oh god, this is crazy. I want this bike so bad, it's so fast. But I mean, I'm not going to use that speed. It's pretty crazy. And then if I got that bike, what else would I want? There's nothing really that much faster than a Tuono or RSV. It's just like a downward spiral, spending money on more and more expensive bikes. I'm going to pull over here and take some photos of the bike. Yeah, brakes work pretty well. It feels like going slow. It feels like a little thumper dirt bike. It kind of has a thumpy feeling, but I like it. It's cool. All right, let's take some photos. Okay, let's start her up. Whoops. Yeah, not super fast, but I like it a lot. It's cool. So a few of the pluses of this bike. It's got a ton of character. It's a lot of fun to ride. The looks are incredible. I think it's one of the best looking motorcycles out right now. So BMW has 0% financing, I'm pretty sure. So payments are cheaper. It's got a 3-year warranty. Other companies have only 2-year warranties. Some of the cons. No passenger seat, so I can't take girls on rides. Which kind of sucks. Let's see. Oh, the speed. It's not really that fast. It's got torque. It's fun. I don't think I'll get bored of it. I don't know. It's a tough decision. But compared to the Triumph, I think it looks a lot better than the Triumph. The Triumph has the cool dash. It's got speed. It's pretty fun to ride. It's lightweight. Triumph, I don't think looks as good. And it's kind of, I don't know. Non-motorcycle people won't notice it. Versus this bike, I know it'll get attention like everywhere. Compared with the Tuono, it's sort of leagues apart. Tuono's performance-based, and it would have a passenger seat for women. Doesn't look all that great. It's not bad. And Aprilia doesn't have 0% financing. It's like 3.99. It's not terrible, but yeah, I love riding on this road. It's real chill. I don't really ever go that fast. But it's fun, just to cruise around on a Saturday afternoon. So we're coming up on Cook's Corner, sort of famous biker bar here in Southern California. Mostly Harley guys, but yeah, there's always a ton of people here. Cool BMW with the sidecar. I know I'm gonna catch this guy in about 1.5 corners. If not right now, I might need to slow down. I always end up catching cars on this road. I think in the canyons it'll be fun. It's got enough power. It doesn't have a lot of top end power, but like mid-range is pretty good. Like kind of hit it right now and feels nice. Corner's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm gonna catch this guy so fast. Yeah, I love this road. It's super curvy. Yeah, this guy's slowing me down a little. Yeah, the R9T Racer does pretty well in the corners, it seems. I don't know if these are the best tires ever on it, but I have to make another video to show you guys what I actually chose. I'm not going to give it away this episode. This Jeep's actually kind of hauling ass. The speed limit's 35 and he must be doing 60. Oh, come on. This corner's pretty nuts when you go fast. So I've always wanted a Ducati Sport Classic, and they quit making them 10 years ago, and they're not coming back. Nothing like that. Ducati probably won't make anything like that. The closest thing are the Scramblers, and they're just okay. A little plasticky. They're fine. Yeah, so this is like the closest thing to an old Ducati Sport Classic that you could get today. And it's the same price as a 10-year-old Ducati Sport Classic too. Those bikes, like the value went up crazy through the roof. And yeah, they're like 15 grand for one with low miles, but then you got a 10-year-old bike, and this is brand new and probably just about as fast. So good job, Ducati. You're pushing me away to other brands just because you won't make what the people want. Woo! Fun. Yeah, it handles good. Woo! Oh yeah, I was on this road a few weeks ago, and I came upon an S2000. I'm like, oh, I'll try to hang with this S2000. Maybe I'll pass him. And nope, that S2000 was fucking gone. There's no way. I would have to be a really good rider to keep up with that guy. And he passed two cars. This is just not any room here to pass cars. I'm very random in this video, if you haven't noticed. Just rambling on, not making sense, not being coherent at all. So yeah, that's my life. Oh yeah, one of the reasons I wanted to look at BMWs, besides the look of the bike and the fact, you know, the warranty's good and everything, every used BMW I ever see has like 70,000 miles on it. So that just makes me feel like this bike will last forever. Well, you know, almost. Maybe, you know, I could keep it for a long time and not really worry about it. So if you look at any like BMW website or Craigslist, you'll see those GS BMWs with like 70, 80,000 miles, all the used ones, and they're still like 12, 13 grand, which is kind of crazy, but yeah, I guess they last a long time. I like the simplicity of the oil cooling, oil-cooled heads. Don't have to worry about bikes overheating if a rock gets stuck in the radiator fan like my 999. Just makes it a little simpler. I think the oil, like in the desert heat, they may not be able to ride and stop and go traffic when it's 120 degrees outside. But besides that, I think they're pretty good. Go over there in a Ducati Scrambler Cafe Racer. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you really got to wring the neck of this little bike. The power is okay. No, it's not setting the world on fire. It's fun. You just have to really like rev it. And I think that might be more fun most of the time. Really trying to go fast versus just flipping the throttle and doing 80 immediately. Yeah, won't be able to keep up with that guy. Yeah, look how wide the engine is. Holy crap. Guess in the winter it'll keep your knees warm at least. Wow, it's a big engine. Yeah, the windscreen doesn't really do much. It's pretty low. When I'm riding, it feels like it hits the bottom of my chest, sort of like the wind's hitting like my mid-torso. So it doesn't really do much, but it looks kind of cool. Yeah, so I'm heading back to the dealer now. Overall, I think this bike is pretty fun. You know, it's not fast, but it's comfortable and has character and fun to ride, and that's what biking is about anyway. So if you have any questions or comments, put them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So yeah, that's the R9T Racer. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video. So this is Canyon Corsa, signing off. Take it easy.